What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hi there. This is Tesla Volt, where I talk about pretty much all things Tesla, and I own a 2024 Tesla Model 3. I've been sharing my thoughts and experience of driving this car. I've had it for more than 6 months now, but in today's video, I want to share with you guys how much money I actually save by using this car instead of an ICE, and I'm going to base it on the fact that we also, as a family, we have a Honda Accord as well. And I did use that before I picked up the Tesla Model 3. And actually recently I had to use that for about a month. So the Tesla was in the shop for various reasons. So I was not able to use the Tesla. So I had to resort to the Honda Accord. And here's what I have to say. So starting off with the current average of just regular gas here in Rochester, New York. And this is the average on Wednesday, September 18th. So this can change, but it's looking like $3.46 per gallon. And with the Honda Accord, I was typically spending about $40 a week, regardless of, if I didn't fill it up full or if I filled it up full, $40, that was it. So every 7 days I'd be filling it up and I'd be paying about, $160 a month. And like I said, before I did pick up the Tesla Model 3, that's what I was using. And I'll be putting up these numbers on screen. So, if I didn't pick up this car, like a Tesla Model 3 or just a general electric vehicle, I would have probably picked up a sedan similar in size to the Honda Accord. So in essence, $160 every 4 weeks. And for the past 6 months, that would have been $1,040. But here's the thing, Tesla does also break it down for you. And I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to go inside because it's a little bit kind of loud outside. So let's step in the car right here. Now I've had this for pretty much 6 months, more than 6 months now, since March of 2023. And I want to show you guys exactly what I have right here. So it shows you the charge stats. And in the last 31 days, 358 kilowatt hours, and total spent was $61. But in essence, I actually didn't spend anything. So I didn't spend $61. I spent $0. And here's how it is. If you look right here, 100% of that was from home, and the rest were 0%. So 0 at work, 0 at supercharger, and 0 other. And right now, obviously, my work is going to continue to be 0 because I'm making YouTube videos full time for the time being. And when you scroll down, gas savings, estimated value is $83 saved versus gas equivalent $144. So in the last 31 days, I was pretty much spot on, $144 with my calculation, $140. That's how much I would have spent on gas in 1 month, and it's saying I saved $83. But again, like I said, I'm charging it at home, and I'm saving that gas equivalent $144. Now you may be thinking, how are you saving? And let's actually put this on the MagSafe right there. How are you saving all that money, $144? Well, here's the thing. My charging is complimentary in my garage where I live. My unit offers complimentary charging. So anything, when I charge my vehicle overnight, it's free, no charging. So that's a huge plus. If I know there are some others that have that opportunity as well. Now, even if you have your own home or you install your own charger, it's going to add a little bit to your monthly electricity bill, but it's not going to be substantial. And your Tesla app is also going to show how much you saved. So if I bring down the cost per kilowatt hour, 17 cents per kilowatt hour. Again, supercharger 0, work 0, and other 0. And you can obviously, set your charging costs and change it. I changed it literally to 0. I don't spend anything at home. Now, when we take a look at the 1 year mark, it's showing October 2023 to September 2024, 3,019 kilowatt hours and a total spent of $580. And as you can see, I had the car since March of 2023, and I just want to bring it up a little bit closer. There you go. And 80% was at home, 12% was the supercharger, 0% was at work, and 8% was other. I don't know what the 8% is, but anyway, scrolling down there we go. The gas savings, it's saying I saved $666, $580 spent, and the gas equivalent would have been $12.46, so $246 would have been spent on gas. But here's the thing, again, I don't spend really anything on superchargers. So technically I've spent less. And I'll break it down to you and I'll show you guys the exact cost. Okay, so when we look at the cost right here, it's showing per kilowatt hour. And when you tap on it, it's gonna say the total. And I spent $413 at home total. But in reality, I didn't actually spend that. I only spent $124 in my 6 months at superchargers. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna add the 413 to this 666 and kind of subtract that from the 1246, and that's going to be how much I actually spent or I actually saved on potential gas money. So that is actually very good. Like I saved more than $1,000, and here's the thing, I'm going to be saving more this upcoming year because of having Tesla credit, so I can use that towards purchase or towards using a supercharging facility and whatever it is when I'm out on the road using a supercharger. I have Tesla credit to pay for that now. So I'm getting paid for the supercharger, or I'm not getting paid. Tesla credit is paying my supercharging, and my home is already complimentary charging. So for the next year, I probably won't be paying really any charging. I don't really charge from other networks either. So I'm really all set. And that's the beauty of owning a Tesla. If you have charging at home anyway, you're going to be saving quite a lot of money. And like I said, you can go into the app and you can get more accurate spending insights, change like how much you actually, your kilowatt hour and all that stuff, and how much you actually pay your monthly electricity bill and all that good stuff. For me, it's zero. I don't pay anything at home, which is a really good thing. And I know some others, again, they have that great opportunity. But having a Tesla, specifically this Model 3, if you're just commuting from home to work and just picking up groceries, using it just locally, perfect car. Now it comes down to which model you want. That's a preference. But if you really want to just stick around local and have a Tesla, you can't go wrong. And not only that, I'm also going to add local, but also road trips. If you want to go on a road trip, and I made I made like 3-4 videos on the channel taking this on a road trip from like a 400 mile to 180 to 130. I'm actually going to be going on another road trip or trips in the next couple weeks, so stay tuned to the channel for that. But I've proven to myself, most importantly, I can take this on long road trips and I won't have any issues whatsoever. So stay tuned to those road trips coming up. I'm going to change things up a little bit by keeping the charge at 80% and not really going surpass 80% charge or 265 miles of range, and see how far it actually gets me. Normally with those I stop maybe once and that's really it, but we'll see how much, how many times we're going to stop. Regardless, I've been saving quite a few from not having a gas car as my second vehicle. And granted, the second car, we're using it, but we're not using it to the extent of how much we use the Model 3 as our daily car as a family. So it's really been good. And if you're looking for ways to kind of cut back on costs and save money, this is a great choice, and it's a great vehicle too. Obviously, I've made countless videos on the channel specifically talking about the Model 3, but if you want to pick up Model Y, that's where I would say wait a little bit until the refresh. If you want to pick up Model X or S, there's rumors about a mid-cycle refresh. If you want to pick up Cybertruck, that's also great. You're going to be getting all of these savings with picking up a Tesla or just really any electric car in general. I'll be leaving a link in the description down below to my referral link, and everything you see in this vehicle, like all the accessories, like this carbon fiber right here for my Tesla, right here on the wheels, right here. I think this one's actually currently unavailable on Amazon. Right here, this carbon fiber right over here, and all the other good stuff. Oh, this right here is from EV Base. Awesome, awesome. Check it out. Links in the description down below, but I hope you guys did enjoy it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.